Hello humans! Today we are going to be trying out the Colourpop Legend of Korra collection. Here's what it looks like. We have more, and we are going to have a first impression video today. Also, this look has been filmed and it will be on a YouTube short on my channel if you like to see how I achieve these. Okay, so let's dive right on. I'm starting my base makeup with Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Foundation. I'm currently in the process of testing out this foundation and also the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Concealer, which is what I will be putting on next under the eyes for a little bit of coverage for the dark circles. And I will be blending it with a brush. Okay, let's start with the palette. So this is what the palette looks like. As usual, the outer packaging is amazing. So is this one. I feel like they put a lot of effort on the cardboard packaging, which is basically mostly throwaway for most people. I actually kept the one from the Harry Potter collection because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. But the thing is, I will eventually throw it out because what's a cardboard package gonna do in my, huge makeup collection? It's just gonna create more clutter. Anywho, this is the color Story, which I think is more exciting than the last one that they did. The what was it called? The Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm not familiar with this series, so I don't know any of these references either. Let's get into the shadow palette. Okay, so I'm gonna do one look on each eye and then see where it goes. So first off, I'm going to prime the eyelids. Prime those eyelids. I'm kind of over this primer. It's way too tacky and it's just used to be my favorite primer, but I'm thinking I should switch to the Sigma Ignite. Waterbending, as expected. It's the prettiest shade in all of the palette, in my opinion. So pretty. With those little sparkles through there. Just absolutely gorgeous. There we go. That is beautiful. I think I should do with a darker base. This is called Change. My brushes are recently washed, so they're a bit hard to work with. Anywho, I'm just going to diffuse that. I'm not going to make a harsh line. I want this to be darker so I can put on that multi-chrome that I'm about to show. Pretty. Very pretty. Why is it like skipping over my skin? Oh. Okay, we're getting there. Seems like it. Cheers. Okay. Let's take another big blending brush and do the red. Okay. Maybe combine the yellow and the red. That would be nice. That would be nice. So this yellow right here and this red right here. Let us do that. Let's add a little bit of that brown called Balance to make the thing a little bit more cohesive. Blending nicely. Okay, that got out of hand a little bit, so just gonna clean that up with the concealer brush. There we go. Let's do some inner corners and check out some of the lighter shades. So with the blue one, I'm going to use this one called Air as the inner corner. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Yep, exactly how it looks. So beautiful. So creamy. Not sure if it's a super soft texture, but it's very soft and very pretty. Okay, let's just blend that in. Cheers. And now for the other one, I think I'm going to go with this coppery shade. So pretty. Beautiful, as expected. Ooh, so pretty. So far we have tested out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shades out of the 15. And as a first impression, I think they perform really well. And let's move on to the next products. I will be doing other looks with this and keep you posted. Okay, so the next item we have are the multi-chromes, of course. This is the outer packaging. This one is called Fire. The rest of them look similar. This is Water. This one is Air. And of course, Earth. So these are really pretty, but like someone said, these are tiny. And I'm okay with the size. So beautiful. I can tell that these two are going to be the more high impact ones, and these are the ones I'm planning to use. Let's swatch these. Let's put these on the eyes. This one I'm going to put on the Fire side, and this one on the Water side, of course. And let's try. I'm not sure how to show the shift, but I feel like it's showing up pretty good in the camera. I don't mind it. Like in my mirror, it shows up as like a purple, and in the camera, it's showing more teal. Well, that's pretty great. I don't mind that. Let me see if we can. Okay, let's try the Fire one now. Okay, what do you see? Do you see a pink-green shift? And here in the mirror, I see a brown kind of shift. I actually watched a couple of reviews online before purchasing, and the reviews said that these weren't really good. They didn't have much of a color payoff. Actually, it was a different color that the reviewer tried. And they said that they didn't build good. I would admit that when you try to build it, some of it is wiped off. It's not completely opaque the first time around, but I feel like you can build it, and it's not that dry on the lid. It hasn't quite set down yet, and I do feel the little bit of a sticky texture, but it's nothing too bad, and I actually love the color. Like, you can see the shift, and it's acceptable. It's not too bad. Given the price of multi-chromes, I think it's a decent try. I mean, I don't hate it. It's pretty cool to get something from Colourpop, I will admit. Let's move on to the highlighter. This is one of my favorite products in this collection. Actually, I have a lot of favorites. I think the multi-chromes, I was the most excited for the highlighter. I think the palette was number 3, and the eyeliners and the lipsticks respectively. So this is something I'm very much interested in. But this packaging, oh, please update this packaging. This is hard to open, especially if you have longer nails like I have right now. So this is what it looks like. Every pan is different. I've seen many other pans that are not as pinky as this one. I was hoping that I would get a pink one with more of a pink swirly thing in there. So yeah, I think mine has quite a bit of pink in the map. So let's slap it on. Okay. I'm going to be wearing this blush from the Powerpuff Girls collection from Colourpop. And then on top, we'll layer this one. Okay, taking the highlighter brush. Let's dip into the pink side of things. Ooh, pretty. Very pretty. It's like a pink with a little bit of a blue shift. So that's cute. Very cute. Concealer underneath is not doing it any favors, but it is what it is. Okay, let's try the other cheek with some of this blue and gold part in the pan. That should be fun. You should have used a stiffer brush with the Super Shock formula. Ooh, I can see the gold. Lovely. Perhaps tap some on with the finger. Ooh, so pretty. If you can see. Okay, and let's build the other side up with the finger. Ooh, brighter. So pretty. I love it. I like the gold too, but the gold is a little bit basic. I'm going to be dipping into the pink. I know that. Okay, so let's move on to the next product, which is our graphic liners, another thing that I was interested in. I actually think this whole collection is pretty amazing. I have no idea what this show is about. However, I got this collection just because I like the aesthetics of it. It's beautiful. Okay, so the graphics liner in the shade. What's the shade called? It's so small. This is the packaging. Ooh, that is so cute. See, Colourpop focuses all their energy on these cardboard packaging, whereas the component inside looks pretty basic. I would rather have something nicer in the packaging inside. Maybe if it were a blue color with this print on it, you know? Just thought. Okay, so this shade is the blue shade called Korra. Let's try it on. Ooh. Right away, I can see that this is a new and improved formula. Maybe not new, but improved anyway. It's opaque in one swipe. I just swipe like this, and it looks so great. So this is something I'm very happy with. Okay, the next one we have is this one. So cute. It's called Heart to Heart, and I think this is like a muted mauve purpley plum thing. Okay, let's do this one on the other eye. Ooh, it's more of a maroon or burnt red kind of thing. Even better. Goes with our other eye. Oop, oop, oop. Ignore the messy application. Let's try and wipe this off a little bit. Okay. That did not go as well as I had hoped, but let's try another clean brush. Okay, this one I also really like. This turned out to be different than what I expected. This color I actually prefer. This is very nice. I love it. I love it. So far, this collection is a hit. Okay, let's go on and do the lip things. Okay, so we have the Fresh Kiss lip creme in two shades. This one and this one. I love the animals on it. This one is called Partner in Crime, and this one is called Loyal Friend. Oop, okay. The packaging outside is amazing, but the inside component, kind of basic. And just compare this with this. Like, look at the outside packaging of the highlighter, and then the inside. I mean, it's just, it doesn't compare, does it? These are the two colors. If you know me, I would go bold, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to try both of them, half and half. I have on my BT21 Luxe Lip Oil from Colourpop, and I'm going to just wipe it off and do lip creams. What was the name of this? Loyal Friend, okay. Let's do that on the blue side. A nice peachy beige nude. So I watched reviews, and some people really seem to dislike this formula, and I wonder why. Let's try it. Again, please excuse the messy application. However, I like it. It's comfortable on the lips. It's quite hydrating, actually. I can see that it won't be transfer proof, so that's one thing. However, that's not much of an issue for me. Most things are not transfer proof. Okay, so we are done with the collection. Let's see. Okay, I will put on some mascara and do some lower lash color, and I will be back with my final thoughts. Okay, here we are with our final look with the half and half face, and I think it looks good. Everything worked out pretty well. Let's start with the palette. I think the palette is very good Colourpop quality as always. I think they do a better job on their collabs. This is quite a well-known fact, and most of the collabs I've tried with them have been A plus quality, and this is no different. These shadows blend really well, and they're quite pigmented. I did have just a little bit of trouble building up the red shade down here. However, the rest were perfectly fine. Next we have the highlighter. I love the highlighter. I think you can go in and make different colors. Like, look at this. This is clearly pink. And this one, this is clearly gold. So 2 colors out of 1. I like that. And next we have the multi-chrome shadows. So I've so far tried the 2 that were the most impactful. And I think these are pretty good for a multi-chrome liquid shadow. Liquid shadows are finicky in any case, but to have multi-chromes at such a good price, I think these are pretty good. These are not bad quality by any means, and I'm kind of surprised at the reviews that this got. I think these are good. These are not bad at all. Right now they have dried down, and they don't feel crusty or anything on my eyelids. I do have dry skin, so I don't have oily lids. Maybe that's one reason, but on me, they're wearing pretty well. Very comfortable. I can see the shifts already, and they're very good. I do recommend these. Okay, the next we have the graphic liners. So the graphic liners, I actually expected these to be maybe not as opaque as they were. I think they have improved their formula. And the colors are fabulous. This blue color is amazing. The one that I was thinking would be more like plummy or purpley, this turned out to be a little bit more red, so I'm happy with that. I feel like that goes with the fire theme very well. And on to the lip cremes. The lip cremes are very comfortable on the lips. They're not transfer proof, so I do feel like these will wear off if you maybe drink or eat. However, I like the colors. They're basic colors, but I feel like they go well with the whole collection as a whole. So if you do bold eyes, which is most of the palette, it's quite bold, and the multi-chromes are quite bold, you can do a neutral lip that will go with everything. And if you do the fire theme one, this red lip will also go amazingly. So I feel like that's it. That sums up the whole collection. I really like this collection, and I think I will be getting a good use out of it. And I'm very happy with my purchase. So that's it. But this is more of a first impression. So I will come back and update regarding my use of these products. I do know that these will be wearing well on me because I do have dry skin. I don't have much problem with wear of my eyeshadows or even other products on my face because my skin does not have a lot of oil. However, I am also in the process of reviewing this. This was pretty recent, the foundation and the concealer. I feel like the foundation is a little bit too peachy on me. The concealer is okay. It's not too much coverage though. Like I can still see under the eyes a little bit of that cast. It's not very opaque by any means. The Legend of Korra collection, I love it. I absolutely love it, and I recommend it to anyone who's interested to purchase. And that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Do not fall, you son of a bitch. You fell, you fucking... Shit. Shit goes down. Every single day, shit goes down. Okay. Are we in position? I think we are. Okay. Cheers. Okay, so where were we? We were going to do an eye look.